Hello, dear students. Myself, Dr. Narendra Rally, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce and Management Studies, VSM College Autonomous, Ramachandrapuram. I am here to explain you on the concepts of market structures as a part of your fourth unit for first year MBA students, Managerial Economics. What is a market? What is a market? A market is a place where buyers and sellers meet together and exchange goods and services for money or any other consideration. So market is a place where customers, buyers will meet sellers to buy products. Therefore, okay, then what is a market structure? The market structure is the interconnected characteristics of a market. Now you know what is a market. Now let us learn about the market structures. The market structure, a market structure is the inter a market structure is the interconnected characteristics of a market. Here, such as the number and relative strength of buyers and sellers, degree of freedom in determining the price, level of competition, forms of competition, the extent of product differentiation, and ease of entry into and the exit from the market. The types of markets there are. The market structure depends upon the degree of competition prevailing in the market. How much is to be produced and at what price is to be sold are the two decisions taken by an individual firm or producer. A market is an area, as we discussed, a market is an area where the buyers and sellers contact each other and exchange goods and services. Market structure is said to be the characteristics of the market. A market structures are basically the number of firms in the market that produce identical goods and services. Therefore, the market structure influences the behavior of the firms to a great extent. Remember the behavior of the firms? You have learned that in the first unit. So the market structure influences the such behavior of the firms to a great extent. A market structure affects the supply of different commodities in the market. For example, when the competition is high, there is a high supply of a commodity as different companies try to dominate the markets, and it also creates barriers to entry for the companies that intend to join the market. A monopoly the market structures is almost related to the price determination. In each and every market, the price of the products will be determined separately. When the market structures, now let us discuss different kinds of market structures. Now let us discuss different kinds of market structures. The market structures are generally categorized into three kinds, or say two kinds, that is market structures on the one side No, on the one side you have general perfect, perfect competition market, and on the other side you have imperfect competition market. One is perfect competition market and the other one is imperfect competition market. Now, this competition market has again certain features. That is monopoly, monopoly market, oligopoly market, monopolistic market, and the other one is duopoly market. Now you understand that the markets are of two kinds: perfect, perfect competition, and the other one is imperfect competition. Again, in imperfect competition, you have monopoly market, oligopoly market, duopoly market, and the monopolistic markets. Therefore, the market structure is being divided into for primary perfect and imperfect markets. The nature of the commodity determines the market structure. The commodity may be either homogeneous or identical, and heterogeneous or differentiated. Oh, okay. The classification for market structures is based on the nature of the commodity. Nature of the commodity. The nature of the commodity determines the market structure. The commodity may be either homogeneous or identical or heterogeneous or differentiated. So, whatever may be the commodity, its nature will determine in what it is placed in what markets. The number of buyers and sellers, or few sellers, large buyers, or mutual interdependence of buyers. Now, let us now discuss the first one. What is the first one? What is a perfect? What is a perfect competition? A market structure where a large number of buyers and sellers selling homogeneous products and the price is determined by the industry all the times sell the product at one price. So that situation will be perfect competition. Okay, what is a perfect competition? In perfect competition, all firms sell an identical product. Sells identical, all products sell, all sellers or all firms sell identical products. Identical products means of the same nature. Firms selling identical products. All the firms are price takers. All the firms are price takers. Here no one will fix price. The market, no particular firm will fix the price for a product. The market will fix the price of a product. Market will fix the price of a product. And also all firms have relatively small market share. All firms have relatively small market share. Why there is small market share? We are saying that perfect competition, all firms will sell the same product. When there are number of sellers more, their share in the market will be less. Again, the buyers know the nature of the product, and being nature of the product being sold, the price is charged by the firm. That means buyers are informed. That means they know the nature of the product and they know the price charged by each company or each firm. And the next characteristic is the industry is characterized by freedom of entry and exit. In such perfect competition, anyone can enter and anyone can exit into the market. Say for example, if I want to enter into the market, I can start business. If I want to exit, I can directly exit. That is we can say that a perfect competition market is equipped with the pure competition. The perfect competition market is equipped with the pure competition. For example, I can quote an example like potatoes. Oh, I think you like these potatoes and the delicious curries, veggies. You can have this french fries and all. Okay, calm down. I'm just going anywhere from potatoes. I'm just a foodie. Okay, now I am saying the example of, say, potatoes. Potatoes are sold in markets where all vendors sell homogeneous products at homogeneous prices. Say for example, Raitu Bazaar. Here, market, if you observe, or have you ever visited a Raitu Bazaar, there will be there will be some boards and placards claiming that today's market price for potatoes is being 20 rupees per kg. Here what you have to identify is that the price is fixed by the market, not an individual seller. A market structure where large number of buyers and sellers. It is a market with large number of buyers and sellers. Perfect competition prevails when the demand for the output of each product is perfectly elastic. Perfect competition will be existed when the demand for the perfect competition exists when the demand for particular product is perfectly elastic. Here I quoted an example of potatoes. The demand for potatoes must be perfectly elastic. The entails this entails first the number of sellers is also large, so that the output of any other seller is negligible or small portion of the total output of a commodity. And second, the buyers are all alike in respect of their choice between the rival sellers. I may go to one shop, I may go to another shop. I have my choice to visit my particular place of purchase. So that is perfect competition. Also, there will be no transportation cost. There will be no transportation cost. How? Under this market, there is no transportation cost because the market is adjusting to the area. A commodity is easily carried away from one part to the market to another, that there is no need for the transportation cost. And also, there is no absence of sorry there is it is absence of artificial artificial restrictions. Under this type of market, there is non-existence of any artificial restrictions on the demand and supply of the product, the price of inputs, the products, and price determination. And also, I already said that the customers have perfect knowledge. What the perfect knowledge about the customers. It is a situation prevailing in a market with many firms and a homogeneous product under perfect competition. No individual firm is in position to influence in that. That is you have to remember that no particular firm can influence the price. Say for example, by staying in a particular market and I'm just selling the potatoes for 20 rupees per kg. I'm selling potatoes at rupees 20 per kg, and I myself for example, if I came and enter into the market and I can say 100 rupees per kg, since I only see that potatoes are useful for french fries, I keep 100 rupees for kg potatoes. Is it possible in perfect competition? No, definitely no. That is perfect competition. Okay, how now in this perfect competition, pricing decision, we already know how is the price determined. The determination of price under perfect competition. Pricing decisions in perfect competition. How is the prices decided in the perfect competition? The determinants of price under perfect competition. Market price is determined by equilibrium between the demand and supply. I already said that the demand and supply. So the market price is determined by equilibrium between the demand and supply. In a market period on very short run, in the very short run, the intersection of demand and supply will determine the equilibrium and the price. The market period is a period in which the maximum that can be supplied is limited by the existing stock. The market period is so short that more cannot be produced in response to increased demand. Here you have to understand here you have to understand what is a short run. Here the short run, in the sense, the short run production means even though the demand is increasing, firms cannot produce more than the existing capacity. Cannot produce more than the existing capacity. The firms can sell only what they have already produced. They can sell only the existing capacity of products. This market period may be an hour, a day, or few days, or even few weeks, and it depends upon the nature of the product. In case if your product is a perishable commodity, then if your product is a perishable commodity, then like fish, the supply is limited by available quantity on that day. It cannot be stored for the next market period. Therefore, the whole of it must be sold away on the same day, whatever the price may be. And what if the market price of non-perishable and reproducible goods? In such case, some goods cannot be preserved or kept back from the market and carried over to the next market period. There will be two critical price levels. The first, if the price is very high, the seller will be prepared to sell the whole stock, and the second level is set by low price, at which the seller would not sell any amount in the present market period but will hold back the whole stock for some better time. The price below which the seller will refuse to sell is called reserve price. So this is the pricing decision. This is what the pricing decisions in a perfect competition. And in this perfect competition, the determination of price and output will be explained you in the coming video sessions. Thank you.